Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Leslie Tanner, back with yet another absolutely mind-bending, groundbreaking Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, from coast to coast, they have been saying that this program is the most effective personal power program in the world, and we're going to prove them right tonight. Back to basics. We are taking a long, hard look at the second tenet of this program to question. Let's get to work, everybody. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste, everyone. How are we all doing out there? It is wonderful to be with you. Namaste, my explorers. Is me, Leslie, creator, founder, and explorer. Believe it or not, I am an explorer myself as well. I too am a student of the program that I created. This program is something that was built from the ground up through a sea of experience, a sea of training, all of which failed, all of which failed to really capture the essence of what it is to become. And tonight I will give you exactly those tools, exactly those fruits, exactly what you need to become yourself. Namaste, my explorers. It is wonderful to be with you. How are we doing out there? How are we feeling? Talk to me right now. Chat, how are we doing? Talk to me. I love this. I've been watching you guys from the studio, doing my preparation for the exploration. Tonight I've been doing my exploration, just my own exploration, but I've been watching the chat as well. And the energy's been absolutely, just completely out of control already. I see so much yearning, so much lust for the act of becoming, I also saw some fear, which is 100% correct. I saw Not Mish, our moderator and my temporary roommate, Not Mish, mentioned something about, I don't want to become myself. Now that, I know we have some problems with Not Mish. I know I have some personal problems with Not Mish, that extend far beyond the program here and into my personal life. But also here within the program, we can all name a time that we've seen Mish really just sort of spit venom, really spit some vitriol. Phil Z, namaste. Listen, we had to change the price of the communal vision, brother. But I will communicate anytime you fuck up tonight. How about that? How's that for some How's that for some return of loyalty? Phil Z's loyal to me, loyal to the program, and I return in kind. Namaste. Phil Z74 just said the word boobs. So, okay, thank you so much, Phil Z, getting us started off right, getting us started off a little strange, a little off kilter, but horny nonetheless. A haze of dissonance, a haze of unpredictability, but that pulsating trademark horniness that we have come to know from Phil Z74. Namaste. Blessings to you, VCXZ and Sleepo and Bradley. You guys holding it down on YouTube.com. Guys, can we give some namastes in the Twitch chat to our brothers and sisters over at YouTube.com? Namaste to you. How are you all doing? It's good to see you, VCX. Blessings. Namaste to you. Sleepo Monster as well. Good to see you as well. And good to see Bradley. Bradley, guys, who remembers Bradley, right? Remember Bradley joined us way back when, yesteryear practically, and just really just opened up to us and really connected to us, really let us know who he is, where he's going, what he's doing, and namaste. It was a real boon to this community when you joined that day. So thank you so much. I love you too, Bradley. Namaste. Oh, my goodness gracious. All aboard, everybody. All aboard. Thank you to Fram Weird with the communal vision directed towards YouTube, just sharing the message of fuck YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you're just going to receive that energy, receive that message from Brother Fram Weird, IDK, how you might feel about hearing that so directly. Fuck YouTube. Interesting stuff. Let's get sensual though. You can't say fuck on YouTube chat. That is so funny. You want to fuck us, lazy bumbo. Namaste. Sleepo Monster letting the F word fly. That's interesting. Blessings. VCXE says, I don't care. And then Sleepo Monster says, is YouTube too many letters? Namaste. Pierogi University, 9 bits. Thank you so much, Brother Pierogi. Thank you and namaste to Brother Pierogi, coming to us international, coming from the beautiful, honestly the beautiful country of Canada. Namaste. Booty Wow. 3rd month with Booty Wow. We're getting that quarter of a year with Booty Wow starting tonight. Namaste, Booty. Good to see you. Blessings and namaste. Where'd that come from? Every once in a while, I play something that myself I have questions, right? Speaking of questions, namaste. Speaking of questions, I sometimes I play something and I'm just like, where did that come from? Where in this universe does music come from? Is the music separate from us, or are we one with it? Universal vibration, or do we sort of create it in our recognition of it? Where's the line between invention and discovery? Who is discovering? What are we inventing? Namaste. Namaste, Bradley Farrell. Music comes from the soul and surprises from within. Now, there's a thought. Thanks so much, Bradley. Wow. Wow. Namaste. Blessings and namaste. Good to be with you. It's me. Good to be with you. It's Leslie Tanner getting us started off a beautiful Tuesday night. It's great to see Art, SOB, Phil Z, good to see you. Dieter, good to see you. Fisk saying don't worry. And if there was a single person in this chat that I would not take advice from about whether to worry or not, it would be Fisk. It'd be Fisk. It'd be the person that kind of floats around in a spiritual sense without a communication with their body, except for the nightmare of sickness and or hormonal fluctuations. So namaste to you either way. Appreciate that. Dieter, good to see you as well. Yep, I sure do like cats. Great to see you. Yep, I sure do like cats. Getting in the mud, getting in the mix, throwing some shots at communism. Yep, I sure do like cats. I would love to hear an anti-communist Bible study class in our Discord server as soon as possible. Namaste, and I'm not joking around. Stone Monster 400 gifting out 5 community subs. Holy moly, from Stone Monster 400, extremely generous, a producer nonetheless. So with that level of support, we must be doing something right. We must be doing something right here at Explorations. If somebody that devotes so much of their time, so much of their energy, so much of their spirit is still devoting 5 gifted subs on a Tuesday night, namaste. Namaste to Brother Stone Monster. Communal Vision from Phil Z74. I'm going to love this perspective. I don't know this for a fact, but I assume Fisk's farts smell great, says Phil Z74. So Phil Z74 imagining, really putting themselves in a position of what it's like to get a full earthy whiff of Fisk's flatulence. Fisk's ass producing that sort of essential little poof of air that smells like poop. And Phil Z74, interestingly, and a lot of people don't like that, right? A lot of people say, I don't like that. Poop smells bad. Poop smells bad is what a lot of people will say. But not Phil Z74. Phil Z74 is here to innovate. Phil Z74 is here to flip the script. Phil Z74, a student of explorations, ready and willing to put his mind and body on that front line and stake the claim of a vanguard of existence, saying, hey, I'm here, and I'm imagining what it would be like to smell Fisk's farts. Namaste. Beautiful stuff. Thanks so much, Phil. Appreciate that. Good to see Phil's energy. Kook or Pie, namaste to you. Kook, are you gonna be with us tonight? I can hang off. I cannot open the package. Kooky. Kook or Pie, I can hang off on this package. We got some mail to open tonight, guys, and I would love to open it. But if Kook says, hey, wait for me, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Sorry, I said the wrong price for a community. Oh, pepperoncini. I got you. I didn't even see that. Bit Wars subbing. Namaste. Bit Wars with a sub. Blessing to Bit Wars and a sub that says, I'm happy you survived your terrible sickness and car troubles. Namaste to you. Let's survive the car troubles, but let's hold off on the surviving the sickness, right? Let's hold off. You never know. You never quite know what's around that corner and what you know what I'm saying. It's a matter of you don't know what's around that corner. Namaste. Thank you so much, Bit Wars. Also, pepperoncini with a perspective that I'm going to have to relay. I'm going to have dictated to me and then relay. No. Communal vision from Stone Monster 400. The dumb must speak so we can find the wise ass little bitches. Namaste. So, Stone Monster codedly talking that shit tonight. Namaste to Stone Monster 400, letting those lips flap and just letting the sting fall with whoever's got the ears for it. The dumb must speak so we can find the wise ass little bitch. That's so funny and fun. Always an interesting way to phrase things like that. Namaste, Stoney. Appreciate that. No. Let's go ahead and take a look at this perspective from Pepperoncini just a few moments ago. Pepperoncini says, Michaela was on her porch after her shift saying how she once wished communism could work because the idea of everyone sharing sounded kind of sweet. But she knows it don't, not with folks' hearts being messy. And her Bible class, Pastor Rick, talked on Proverbs and how real work matters more than big talk. She laughed saying Jesus is better at passing out blessings in any system, so she just keeps trusting him while dreaming of a world with no paperwork. And namaste to you. So wait, Leslie, I didn't change communal vision. Yeah, no, that was, hopefully you got it. I just got into it. Mother Nibblebottom, baking soda makes rats and mice explode because they can't fart. Interesting stuff. Now, what's the best way to kill rats and mice? Would you say? One time, a guy was in my backyard just a couple months ago, and we've got a real serious rat problem in our general area. There's just massive legions of rats living underneath the ground. They have a very vast and intricate system of tunnels.
A lot of people get really upset whenever there's a mass shooting. I certainly understand why.
That's 100% accurate. That's 100% true. There's whenever there's a mass shooting, which there is pretty often, people get extremely upset, and that's something to think about. You know what I mean? And it makes sense. It makes sense. You can only dent their numbers. Interesting. Okay, M. Robert Cop, great to see you. By the way, namaste to you. Great to see you, M. Robert. But as I was saying just a moment ago. What were we talking about? I don't remember. Oh, the rats. You could feed them the baking soda. I didn't know that. But this fella in my backyard said, you know what you do is you get glass and you grind it up real fine and you put it in their holes. Then when they get down into their hole to dig the broken shards out, they start making all these little cuts and start chipping away their paws. Start chipping away at their legs, and they start bleeding, and then they die. So I thought that was a way I hadn't thought about either, and I appreciated him, taking me there. Namaste to you. Did Kook ever respond? Well, the natural world is very fucked up. And who are you? Are you saying that as I think as nature, we'll get into that later on with a question. Did Kook respond? Should we? Oh, because I've got Kook's package. I got Kook's package right here. And I'd love to open it. It's time to get to some business. We got to get down to business, guys. We got to keep this show moving along. Goliath, blessings and namaste to you, Goliath. Explore military veteran. Doofus Dusseldorf also, by the way, it's great to see you. Goliath, thank you so much for that sub. 27 months, Goliath. It's been a year and 2 years and 3 months. That's insane. That's crazy, Goliath. I would not... Wow. Time flies. Time flies when the program works. Namaste. Kook is having an existential crisis at the gay bar. That's the place to do it. She said just to clip it. Okay, cool. Then we'll open it. So yeah, listen, ladies and gentlemen, straight, gay, bisexual, trans, or some weird variation, combination of gay, trans. You really get into the weeds of the theory and the subculture, and you find that there's 89,000 different types of both trans and gay, and it's really it's amazing. It's amazing. I love reading it. Mother Nipplebottom, put a razor blade across the hole with a piece of bacon and attach cheese on the other. On each side, the rat will cut its own head off while it decides. Mother Nipple Bottom coming out very aggressively was a very, dark triad kind of stuff. Some really dark stuff from Mother Nipple Bottom tonight. Explore Abortion Survivor. It says, I'm gay bar. I'm gay bar. Phil Z74 making it clear right up top. He said, prove to me at the top. Remember this. He said, prove to me that I'm not gay. Now he's saying, I'm gay bar. Namaste. How bad is the audio sync, by the way? How fucked up is it? Let me know. Is it ugly? It's 1 second off? Let me check it out. Let me check it out before we open the mail. That's like more like 0.4 of a second, by the way. Whoever said Phil Z74, 5 community subs. Phil Z74, 5 community subs. Namaste to you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's your shit, Leslie. Namaste. Well, time is time. I know it's my shit, but, you said 1 second, and it wasn't 1 second, Pox. I'm just... Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Me and Pox are having some fun tonight. Namaste to you, Pox. Thanks for trying and failing to help me. Either way, namaste to you. Okay. So, guys, let's get down to business. Again, just to cover up one moment ago. If you're going to have an existential crisis, you feel it coming on, be that quarter life, midlife, end life crisis. Maybe you failed. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you had a kid. Maybe you tried to have a kid and you failed. Who knows? Existential crises are very fruitful and bountiful places. And if you can swing it at all, go to a gay bar to really get in the meat and potatoes of it. Adding that bit of intensity and that bit of that bit of freedom, but intensity and especially if you could get to a place I'm talking about a place on Tuesday night where you can watch any manner of things on a Tuesday night. I remember seeing people get sucked and fucked and doing poppers like crazy on a Tuesday night at 11:47 p.m. As I had an existential crisis at the beginning of the program, I was like, is this program really going to work? Basically, was a question going through my mind, so I went to a gay bar to figure it out. And I watched a lot of gay sex that night. And that's when I began my journey of alpha sensuality. As you know, as I speak about so frequently, alpha sensuality being me, is the spirit of that being, sort of captured with the phrase, you for yourself, so to speak. And that's when I learned that. Bradley, existential, namaste. British musicians wearing skinny jeans and trying to corrupt our kids. M. Robert Kyle, I know, R.I.P. Berlin, right? That's what I was literally talking about just now. R.I.P. Berlin. It was actually a bummer. That was actually a bummer here in Chicago. Place called Berlin. Club called Berlin. It was like a genuinely fun and wild place. Got a crazy vibe. Crazy kind of voodoo at that place. You know what I mean? All right, ladies and gentlemen, guys, let's get down to business. Let's get down to goddamn business, guys. So first of all, let's take care of some mail. We got to put another package from Cougar Pie. Funny story behind this. Well, quick communal vision. Pepperoncini, why are all the sinks ripped out of the wall in gay clubs I frequent? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I'd love to see a doctoral thesis on that. I'd love to see a queer studies, critical gender study PhD thesis I would hope upwards of 120 pages thesis on exactly that. Pepperoncini asking the big questions. The big questions. Namaste. Question to destroy anything that can be. And I love that spirit. I love the spirit. Starting with the sinks at the gay bar. Namaste. Direct field set. Get out there, right? I want to see a 22, 23, 20 upwards of 28-year-old adult paying $75,000 to do field studies at gay bars, asking people about the sink. That's what I want to see. I want to see people, just kind of enslave themselves for the rest of their lives with debt. Enslave themselves with the rest of their lives for debt, while the tech companies just sort of milk us, and everyone else destroys our minds, and then we can get into some queer study thesis papers and a lot. Anyway, guys, P.O. Box 47621. Send me some stuff. Leslie Tanner, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Namaste. Guys, send me a letter, send me a postcard, send me a package, send me this, that, or the other. I love getting stuff from you guys. And speaking of which, just this past week, Phil Z, please do. Quick communal vision from Yep, I Sure Do Like Cats. Hey, Leslie, I just started my own Minecraft server. Would you be willing to play? No. Your roommate said she's learned, and it would be kind of lame if you were the only one not on it. No, absolutely not. Anyway, so we're going to be opening up mail from Cougar Pie tonight because Cougar Pie felt shame and guilt about sending the Oreos, those funny little Oreos with Thanksgiving stuff. Listen, let's be very direct and honest about this. Yep, I Sure Do Like Cats. The moment that Leslie plays a video game with you is the moment. I would be failing you on such a profound level if I started hanging out with you. Are you kidding? Absolutely not. No way. That would be such a travesty for you in your life. Look at all the progress you've made since getting here in the program. Nothing. Zero. It'd go to the shitter. You'd regress back to 16-year-old Michaela. It'd be a nightmare. It would be fun though. No, it wouldn't. Okay, here we go. Opening up mail. Cougar Pie felt guilty about sending stuff that I couldn't eat, so Cougar Pie has begun sending some more stuff. And let's see if this devotion makes up for the sort of very egregious lack of consideration that Cougar Pie and her wife, showed me on my program, sending things that I couldn't have because there was milk in it, and I can't have milk, right? I'm allergic to milk. And so, that was very disrespectful. And but we got some other stuff here. Now this is exciting. I think so. If Guru hung out with Jen, we would all be watching gay porn. Now, that's interesting stuff. If Guru hung out with Jen, we'd all be watching gay porn. Not exactly sure what you mean, Bradley, but I love the color. I love the color of that. So, guys, we got. I opened the box, the big box. We've got 3 smaller boxes in it. Very exciting stuff. And only if you do a Minecraft server for God, I'll think about it. But honestly, probably no. This is so exciting. Now oh my goodness gracious. Now listen, I have rotating dietary restrictions, ladies and gentlemen. Rotating dietary restrictions in order to sort of spiritually and intellectually keep myself afloat for you all here and really realize the program. I have to move my situation around a lot. And right now I go back and forth between different, forms of eating, different aesthetic sort of places. So let's go ahead and this is exciting. We got some gifts to open from Cooker Pie. Now, I've been interested about this for quite a while, and I think, Kook, did you get me these things with? Let me see here. Oh my goodness gracious. Did you get me this stuff with keto in mind? Because I do eat mostly I do eat mostly very, 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 very low carb diet to keep my mind in a sort of simulated starvation. Pepperoncini keeps me sharp. A communal vision from Pepperoncini. Hey Leslie, I just built a bridge in Minecraft to jump off of. Let me know if you'd like to join me. Yeah, that sounds. Listen, it sounds like it'd be a lot of. Can we say that? Can we do that? Well, yeah, we can do anything in Minecraft, right? Because it's Minecraft. Yeah. So let's literally, yeah. See. Let's go ahead and end it in Minecraft. Let's go. Let's have a little build a little pod. Let's build one of those pods too. Wouldn't that be fun? Phil Z74 going absolutely apeshit with the gifted subs, brother. Namaste to you, Phil. Brother, Phil, I genuinely appreciate that. That's very generous of you. Blessings. Now, yeah, a suicide pod in Minecraft, and you could, and you could pretend it's Canadian. You could start, killing like homeless, disabled people, or like kind of, maybe go head up to the Yukon and find like and this is in Minecraft, and in Canada, in Minecraft, you could go head up to the Yukon and maybe find I don't know, like a little Inuit child with Down syndrome, and give them a pamphlet for the pod, and in which it's actually empowering to end your life, and you could just see those. I'm imagining right now in Minecraft those little almond eyes just light up like Christmas, right? Given that pamphlet about how empowered it would be to end it. I love the experiments happening in Canada, by the way. Don't even get me started on Canada. Namaste, Canadians. Namaste, pierogi. Fran Weyard, Michaela, any experts present? Can you do sex in Minecraft like you can in Roblox? $10K last year were ended last year in Canada through medical suicide. Did they do it? Have they officially expanded to mental health though? That's what I'm waiting for. That is what I'm waiting for. I know you guys are doing, I know it's for other stuff. 10K. That's crazy. 10K that's brave, is what that is. Oh yeah, essentially that's what's heading down the tubes. I love it. I mean, there's already, you couldn't even, yeah, it's amazing. Only a couple of docs. You slip the physician at 50 and they'll sign. Is that real? Is that you could tell me anything right now. I just believe it. When it comes to this specific stuff, I look for stuff. I scour for stuff. I'm waiting for. I've watched my children play Minecraft, and I always thought those holes should be swimming caverns. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Yep, it's like a weird-ass serial killer's dream. That's what I'm talking. See, okay, so now we're talking. That's in Canada. They are. Have you ever had a dream that you had you could, you'll do, you want, you could do so, you'll do, you could, you want them to do you so much you could do anything. Namaste. Thanks so much, Phil. And anyway, guys, to set aside the talks of suicide in Minecraft that's happening in Canada, namaste to you. Almost. I got to do the mayo, Bradley. I got to do the mayo. Goodness gracious. All right, so guys, very exciting stuff. Let's get into the mail. We got a very gorgeous package from Cougar Pie and Where's Technology Wife. I'm so excited for this. This is insane. So first of all, we've got some of that Fishwife branded. We got some smoked salmon with Sichuan chili crisp and albacore tuna and spicy oil. And it's that bougie brand. It's that bougie, like I don't know how much it is, but it's that nice one that people are talking about. Pepperoncini. Canadians are fucking wild in World War I. They, for many days, threw food into the German trenches. Then, once the Germans were primed to chase after the food, they started throwing grenades. Pepperoncini, World War I, namaste. That's what I'm saying. You can't, I mean, underneath that veneer of politeness, there is a very, there's a lot of darkness that Canada unfortunately doesn't get credit for very often. So guys, we've got Fishwife smoked salmon, Sichuan chili crisp, we've got albacore tuna in spicy olive oil. Now this is going to be delicious. I'm saving this because right now I had to take a break from the ketosis and I'm going to be back on that in pretty much no time here. Tuna belly Fishwife pole and line caught hand-packed albacore tuna. Oh, this is going to be delicious. I love this stuff. Listen, when you're on keto, you eat a lot of damn tuna. I'm so excited to eat this, genuinely. And a cute, oh guys, wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. Came in like a cute little box. Cute little box, right? And in the box, it's 3 boxes of tuna. Onion Plug. Namaste, Onion Plug. Thank you so much for that subscription, brother. 9 months with you. Good to have you. Good to see you, brother Onion Plug. I can't thank you enough. Well, and I know you asked about the print. The prints. I'm working with the website guy. He's waiting on assets from me right now. As soon as I get him to it, I will let you know. You're first in line, brother. We got this cute little fork. Cute little fork with like I think this is real wood. And like marble or something. I don't know. This is a gorgeous fork, though. This is a very cute little fork. Namaste. I love that. That's beautiful. Now we got 2 more boxes to open. Bradley, I swear, we're going to open the lines in just a moment. It looks like so I got the second box. The other 2 boxes are black like this, mysterious. Can't see through it. Let's go ahead and open it up. We've got some shaving stuff. Oh my gosh. It's a safety razor. Let's open that up. Ooh, oh my gosh. This is nice. It smells good. Wait till you see this. You're going to knock your socks off. Guys. We've got a brush, like an old-timey shaving cream brush that you work to a lather and then apply. And I love that. This is beautiful. This is very masculine. I feel very masculine about this, and I thank you so much. This is beautiful. Thank you so much to Kook, and for the shaving cream as well. I'm excited to use this. I was actually about to run out. Namaste to you. Thank you. And what else we have? We have another Fishwife, another slow smoked mackerel and chili flakes, and then we've got we got a book. We got a book. I can't read. I can't read. Maybe I'll have somebody read this to me. There's a lot of people at the library that are like, Leslie, just let me know a book that you want to read. You've affected my life so much, I'll read it to you. So maybe I can get somebody at the library to read this to me. John Baudrillard, The System of Objects. The System of Objects. I love this guy. Confusing, and it takes me a long time to even feel like I understand a little bit, but but once I have somebody reading it to me, and I say, stop. And I look out a window, and I think for about 15 to 20 minutes, I say, okay, continue. Then they read again. To me at the library. Namaste. So John Baudrillard, The System of Objects. Now, You're on. I think Kook. Have you read this? Is Kook here? We got a nice little letter. Ooh, this is an actual letter. Here we go. Let's read. Letter from Cougar Pie. Letter. It smells so good. I think this was typed in a typewriter. Okay, here we go. Esteemed Guru Leslie Tanner, it is my sincere hope that this devotion finds you well. Please delight in the abundance of fish wives. Find pleasure in the utility provided by the luxury shaving cream applicator and marvel at the insights found in the bound copy of your belated colleague Jean Baudrillard, The System of Objects. Yeah, and that's funny that you mentioned that. I know he's got stories about me. I didn't even remember him when he caught up to me at a conference once. He was like, "Hey, Leslie, buddy, remember?" And because I remember back in the day, we had some sort of similar beginnings of, we got into deconstruction at the same time. I don't know if that means anything to you guys. We got into deconstruction at the same time, but eventually moved past that. And he got into his, simulation stuff, and I got into the program that you see on the screen. But namaste. Please know, unfortunately, issues in the supply chain prevented the acquisition of several other items intended for inclusion in this devotion. Please know there is much more yet to come. Now this is a devotion, everybody. This is a beautiful devotion. Namaste to you. In the absence for the present time, as you find yourself now, please accept the following GameStop USA gift card retail codes. I think we've got some video games. I'm going to have to think video games. What would be a fun video game? A fun video game, maybe on a Switch 2 or something like that. I think a video game might just give me the exact sort of rest and presence of mind that I require for much of my work here at the program. Namaste. By Mario? Which Mario? Communal vision from the Gelgoog guy. Speaking of World War I, as a way of spreading holiday cheer, the United States introduced the Germans to the forerunner of weaponized autism in the form of Winchester 1897 trench shotgun wielded by a legion of unsupervised 19-year-olds. Gelgoog guy. Listen, you guys should start a little World War I situation. You and Pepper and Cheney, I love this. I love these little factoids. I love autism, and people with autism love me. Maybe we'll save, that's a spiel. I'd love to speak more about autism right now. Each of the above referenced GameStop USA gift cards are redeemable on the line or in person at GameStop's many retail locations. Are redeemable up to, we've got $100 worth of U.S. goods. Wow. I was saddened to learn of your preference for Microsoft Xbox video games plus video game playing equipment, but do not let my sorrow prevent you from using these devotional GameStop codes however you please. I have heard rumor that many such Microsoft Xbox goods may be acquired at several GameStop USA locations. I'll keep that in mind. I appreciate that. Thank you for expending your time and efforts on receiving my humble devotion guru, the program work Explorer Technology Wife. So Technology Wife taking credit for this. Like I said, I want to underline something that was just shared. Technology Wife saying expending. And that's important to keep in mind. These things are a burden. I do this for you. For Amwayard, get some porno games. And get some porno games. I do this for you all, though. Okay, I do this for you all. I receive these gifts. This is exhausting. This is exhausting to do this with you. To get these boxes full of these free things. I ultimately, I just want to be honest with you all. Please do it because I can tell it means something to you, and our relationship is very important as part of your progress here in the program, right? I'm a guru that deserves devotion. Yes, give me devotions. Now the next step is to be disappointed by what you think I am and I am not. Devotions, investment, and then lack and disappointment. this as the fruitful and fruitful grounds of exploration. Family Yard, get some porno games. Mother Nipple Bottom, I want destruction. Break one of your gifts, please. What would I break? Oh, I've got all the gifts. You just gave me an idea. Namaste. You just gave me an idea. Very good idea. I will take that idea. That is I'm taking it as my idea now. It is not yours. It is my idea now. Namaste. Why? And then we've got Phil G74. I had a dream that my butt was the Delaware River and Washington was crossing it. Turns out I just had poison ivy on my crack. Interesting. I don't know how that happened. Phil Z74 leads a very interesting life. All right, so we got the third box. We are now opening the third box. Some tissue paper. And then we've got a little... Oh, I think I know who this is for. Hey, Mish. Are you up still? Hey, Mish. Oh, can you come here for a second? And gift also received. Now, Mish appreciates this sort of thing in a way that I never will. And namaste. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Do a little zoom up on that. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Namaste to you. Namaste to Technology Wife with these extremely, generous devotions. Generous devotions. Namaste to you.
Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste. So I wanted to make sure, I just wanted to give that to you. Blessings. Thanks for stopping by. See you. Okay. Thank you. We're done with the Mish segment. Namaste. Okay. Blessings and namaste. Thank you so much. Blessings and to Technology Wife in saying that there's much more coming. Can't wait to see what else is coming down the pipeline. Again, I do this for you, and this is all projection. So I can't wait. I'm gonna really. I think you're ready. I'm gonna psychologically really get inside your brain with these gifts next time. So, let's see. Catch up with chat. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and so that's the mail. We got some beautiful mail. Beautiful mail. And let's go ahead. So we got that in the mail. Okay, next up, we'll do a little quick announcement, guys. If you're looking for, I'm going to be posting a brand new podcast of Devoted Light tomorrow. And if you want access to this, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a special one tomorrow. It's a very special sit-down interview with an explorer that you all know and love, and to hear just an unmitigated hour of interaction one-on-one with Leslie and this explorer is really going to knock your socks off. It's really going to be nurturing for you to hear just this young man is sort of just speak at length. Who would you like to hear a sit down with, right? Think about that. Who among explorations, which caller, which figure here has made such an impact, and I haven't gotten a chance to listen to them speak at length about their life, their loves, their ups, their downs. Community of Devoted Light, yes. Maybe that's the one that's going to be posted tomorrow. If you're interested, guys, I just dropped the link in the chat. If you are ready to begin your final journey, click that link. Just for a couple dollars a month, you can enter my community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, access the podcast, access the videos, access the music downloads, get the monthly postcard, etc., etc., etc. Make it tonight. If you have the money. If you don't, then it's just one other thing in your life that is not going your way, that you just another opportunity that you have to watch continually go by in a seemingly endless parade of opportunities that you can't take advantage of because you don't have enough money. Namaste. Uncle Joe's never in the chat. He is an explorer. I work with him one-on-one. He's very busy, so I work with him a lot one-on-one. We sit down and sort of commune in that respect. Yeah, maybe he'd want to sit down with me, huh? Let's see, maybe a recording of our sessions. Okay, so there's that. All right. Now, all right, guys, let's get into it. Namaste. Now, tonight's theme, right? Question: to destroy anything that can be destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, the second tenet of the question, these tenets are so, we talk about them all the time in such a casual way. We can always reel them off. Relax, question, express, explore. Relax, question, express, explore. And we bring them up throughout every stream that we have, every exploration we have. They're always coming up. They're always the most basic and effective tools that we have to access the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently. But every once in a while, we need to drill down. We need to drill down and get back to basics. Remind ourselves exactly how and why these tools are the most effective tools available in this world of ours. To question. Many are at least generally familiar with this idea. Most children who've attended some kind of schooling will have been taught the importance of science and the act of questioning anything and everything. It is often referred to as one of the foundational pillars on which our modern and enlightened world has been constructed. To its credit and the credit of the great minds that have come before us, the nearly religious intensity with which we have questioned reality has brought tremendous strides in human understanding. And while this is good as far as it is good, it doesn't take a genius to take a moment and notice that something is off. Regardless of who you are or what you believe, it is clear to anyone with eyes that see and ears that hear that something is amiss. While there are great and many brilliant and varied theories that explore this topic, I humbly present the current state of my thoughts on this and how we here at Explorations reclaim and unlock the once powerful act of questioning. To reduce 17 or 18 hours of my seminar, I will say simply that the historically trusted stewards of the question, namely scientists and other such figures, have left us in a lurch because of an important facet of their underlying pathology. Whereas scientists will question themselves, each other, and the world around them, they do so in pursuit of refining or perfecting their knowledge of the universe. This seemingly minor distinction has wreaked an obscene havoc on the human spirit for centuries, leading our greatest minds to castrate themselves and suppress the vast ancient power coursing through their minds and bodies. Minds that once dared to defy the distinction between invention and discovery. Minds that grabbed the engorged breasts of the universe and milked out the wheel, the pyramids, electricity, etc., but now hover over their dwindling, decaying pile of understanding. Now, at Explorations, we offer an alternative approach. We see this failure of experts for what it is, an egregious and flagrant failure to steward the human race. And because of this, we dare to take back what it means to question and restore it to a power that once led man from its damp, fetid cave. We acknowledge that while we may learn during our life's journey, we do not question in order to progress, refine, or perfect our knowledge or understanding of self, other, and shared reality. Participants in my program recognize that the true power of question lies in its fundamentally destructive nature, and by doing so, harness its vast and truly limitless power. From the tiniest observable minutia of being to the largest systems that govern our world, we here at Explorations set aside our feelings, be they positive or negative, feelings of love and support for our friends and family, or hate and resentment towards perceived enemies. We here at Explorations question to destroy anything that can be without hesitation or apology. Tonight is not a time for, quote, believing in people or foolishly attempting to build a better world. We here at Explorations see ourselves, each other, and the world around us as we and they truly are. And when we open the lines, we will question to destroy anything and everything, standing in between us and this reality that we can no longer deny. In that spirit, I will offer you a question to guide our calls, chat, and exploration this evening. If we were to set aside our feelings and desires, what we wish we were, what we wish others were, and what the world between us could be, I ask you instead, what can be destroyed? Simply this and no more. The process that we set out on tonight is not for the faint of heart. This is a process of destruction through deliberate and concerted radicalization. Those that are afraid of their true power will turn away. But you will leave tonight one step closer to unlocking the power of the next level. Namaste, my explorers. 773-974-9585. The lines are now open. Please call me with your questions. Tonight we question. We seek to escalate these questions. We seek to destroy with these questions. This is what the program is about, ladies and gentlemen. We are not afraid of questioning anything here. Mother Nipplebottom, explorers are all angels if they are the original ones with claws and lots of eyes. Angels that smite and destroy. Now there is somebody who understands. A true explorer is hearkening back to an ancient, hideous nature, something that is beyond the veneer that we've accumulated over the past thousands of years. Namaste. Let's go ahead and open up these lines. 773-974-9585. 773-974-9585. Questioning to destroy anything that can be. All right, I see a little something. We're getting a nice little caller. Here we go. Let's get our first one up. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight? Caller, can you hear me? 1 second. I don't know if... Is it coming through? No? Yeah, I mean, let's see. Well, actually, let's check one more thing. I love when Windows and OBS updates and just updates.
Hello.
Hello, caller. How are you?
I am doing well. Are you able to hear me, sir?
I can hear you perfectly fine and clear. Namaste. How are you?
I am doing well. This is Reverend at All Cost Money. How y'all doing this evening?
Reverend, it all costs money. It's so good to hear from you. You're our first caller tonight, and honestly, I couldn't think of a better first caller for the night. You've always terminate this call. We've got to terminate by poll. Brought up by Brother Framweard. Namaste, guys. In chat, there's a poll open under your fingers. Vote to terminate or to spare this caller, Reverend at All Cost Money. Go ahead and sort of let us know how you're feeling right now at All Cost Money.
Well, I'm doing all right, and I just wanted to call in about art. I really, really enjoy destroying original works of art. Like, if you gave me a Picasso, I would have absolutely no qualms about camming up and burning it.
There we go. No problems about burning it. No problems about burning. What would be your favorite one to burn? What would you like to burn?
The Mona Lisa.
Speak on that. Why? Why the Mona Lisa?
Oh, because it's one of the most famous paintings in history. We have scanned it with every known tool available to humankind so far, down to its molecular structure. I bet, given enough time,
it was a dead tie. It was a dead tie.
So that's a no, I believe.
Not tonight. Namaste, caller. Welcome back. At All Cost Money. If you want to try calling back and getting in some business about the Mona Lisa, I would love to speak about the Mona Lisa with you. Namaste to you. Now, let's go ahead and get our next caller lined up. Blessings and namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
It's Michaela.
Michaela, welcome back to the program tonight, hon. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty okay. I got my cat on my lap. I'm going to bed soon.
Phil Z74 with Communal Vision. You strike me as a pale person. Have you ever just got a sunburn just to say, fuck my skin? Are you talking to me, Phil? I'm not necessarily pale. I've got like an olivey subtone. Oh my goodness, pepperoncini. Invoking the viewer reduction. Namaste. Listen, I'm gonna put you on hold for a second, okay, sweetheart?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Namaste. Good to hear from you, Michaela. Now, welcome back to the program. You said you were getting ready for bed, huh? You're sleepy.
Yeah, I'm not even really sleepy. I just have to be up early.
Wonderful. Well, Michaela, I'm so glad you found the time to give us a call tonight. Michaela, tell me, tonight we're exploring questioning, and I think you're a fantastic candidate to get into this, to explore this exact topic with us.
Yeah, can we make sure that I'm not muted first? Because someone said I was muted.
It says not muted on my side. Can we hear Michaela, everybody? I muted you on the browser. I didn't mute you in OBS. Okay, I'll call. Yeah, everyone confirmed except. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Okay, so Michaela, questioning, right? Tell us about the role of questioning in your life. I feel as if you're in a season of very deep questions. Am I accurate in saying that?
I kind of always have been.
Interesting. Talk to me about that. Always. Go ahead.
I mean, I have OCD, so it kind of just...
You have OCD, you said?
Yeah, so it just kind of comes with it.
What kind of questions? What kind of questions come to you with OCD? Obsessive compulsive disorder, in case anybody doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, like, that cheese smelled kind of funny. I ate it and I'm going to die. Like, will I die? That kind of stuff.
Right. Am I going to die? And how sure are you that you're going to die ever? Or is it just a question that floats around?
It's more like an annoying roommate that just kind of says stuff, and then you got to be like, okay, and then keep doing whatever it is you were doing.
When was the last time you just really took it seriously, though, right? When was the last time you just let it really take over your mind?
I mean, there's healthy ways to address normal questions, but sometimes it can even be put to an extent that's just, like, upsetting.
What did you say?
Sometimes you can just have normal questions, and that's healthy. Everybody should question. But I think just with the way that my brain works, it's hard for me to do that in a healthy way.
To ask those questions, to explore those questions. There's something compulsive about it. You have to do it.
Yeah, or just like, it's hard to do it without spiraling, even if it's not like that big of a deal.
When was the last time you spiraled?
I feel like it wasn't that long ago, but I can't quite place my finger.
Not that long ago, but it's so commonplace probably that it's like, would you say that it happens a couple times a year? How often?
Oh, more than that.
Once a month?
At least.
At least once a month, maybe even twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
Does it happen around your period?
I think that can make it worse.
Ooh, I'll bet that's like the Perfect Storm starring Mark Wahlberg. Have you ever seen that film?
No.
So to set the stage, it tells the story of a team of fishermen on a fishing boat, and they decide to sort of throw caution to the wind, and they go out to get a bunch of fish while a storm is a-brewing. And they say, oh, it'll be okay. But the thing is, they get caught in the middle of a hurricane, and hence the name Perfect Storm, and they all die. So that's kind of what I mean. It's a very very serious, grave matter. A fantastic Mark Wahlberg vehicle.
It kind of sounds like they're just dumb.
Wow, I love the confidence of that these people are just dumb. So if you're saying that if you were a fisherman, you would not go into a hurricane.
No, I wouldn't. I would stay home.
What if the obsessive compulsive thoughts were saying like, oh, Michaela, if you don't go out, you could die?
Then I would be like, okay, and then I would just like not do it. I've gotten better at dealing with it.
What if it's on your period? Think
Then
about
it'll
that.
probably-
PhilZ74, caller, have you ever tied your own shoes together and walked around yelling, asking, who the hell tied my shoes together?
No, but I have left
Somebody time out Old School Steve. Somebody time out Old School Steve. Old School Steve, do not. Somebody time. I'm serious. Is there a moderator that can time Old School Steve out, please? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Not Mish coming in real clutch tonight. Blessings and namaste to my temporary roommate. What were you saying, Michaela?
Oh, I left the remote in the fridge one time.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Because it was like, oh, who tied my shoes together? You know, like stupid stuff that you do because you don't do it consciously.
All right, thanks so much for joining us tonight, Michaela. Really beautiful stuff. Namaste. Get some sleep. Good night. 773-974-9585. Good call until the end. Namaste. Let's go ahead and bring in our next caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hey, Boo. It's the Go-Goo guy.
Hey, Galgoo guy. It's great to hear from you, brother. How are you tonight?
Oh, you know, another glorious day of brain rot. That was very interesting, your reduction technique.
Yes, absolutely. It was interesting you said. No, tell me about that. What was your experience, right? The viewer reduction. What was your experience during that?
You know, it was kind of like a rave that you were really invited to, but you kind of got dragged to it. So, I mean, you just kind of sit there and you're like, do I want to get up and start dancing?
So you were inspired to dance when you heard that sound?
Yeah, you know, you just kind of sit there and just like sit and start shaking your head back and forth.
Interesting. Framweyard invoking the terminate by poll. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Twitch chat, if you're on YouTube, come on over to Twitch for a second. There is a chance for you to vote on whether to terminate this caller, ending the call, yes or no. Terminate or spare. Galgoo guy, should we terminate you or should you be spared?
I mean, I've already gone over this with people multiple times. Like, anytime I jump on here and, like, people, like, throw money at you to get rid of me or something, I mean, it benefits both my, you know, praise kink or humiliation kink, depending on what day of the week, or, you know, just benefits the program.
So so you're saying you get sexually aroused when stuff like this happens?
Occasionally, man. Like, you know, what red-blooded American doesn't, you know?
Well, it's true. There are many. You know, there are many that don't face rejection and then get a boner or hard nipples. And the chat has voted another dead tie. This is insane. This is insane. And I am the tiebreaker. So namaste. Have a good night, Galgoo guy. Namaste. PhilZ74, Communal Vision coming in for Galgoo guy. That's kind of lame. I wish I voted to terminate you now. So, guys, how many? Let's see a one in chat. If you would have voted, if you would have changed your vote had you known that it was sexually arousing him, how would it have swayed your vote? One in chat if you would have voted differently had you known that he was becoming aroused while being terminated. No, I see mostly twos, honestly. Mostly twos. Interesting. Ones, a couple ones, but mostly interesting. Okay. Wow. All right, well, let's get to our next caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hello, this is Amelia.
Amelia, how you doing tonight, hon?
Hey, it's been a little bit. I'm doing all right.
It has. It's been a minute. I was just thinking about that a couple days ago. I was thinking, Amelia, must be up to, given your track record, I imagine not up to anything that pleasurable or fortunate.
Hey,
but
you know it.
but up to something keeping you busy. Well, how you been doing? What you been up to?
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing probably like better than I was a few months ago. Still shit, but a slightly better pile of shit. Like maybe like a dog compared to like a horse or like a bull shit. It was like my birthday a week or two ago. I had some cake. I've been playing some video games. I've been, trying to gauge more my hobbies, trying to write some shit, playing some interesting things, watching a lot of movies. I've been watching a lot of movies. Maybe we could talk about that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, let's. So tonight the theme. I don't know if have you seen any part of the program tonight,
right,
Amelia?
Yeah. I did see it was Question. I just tuned in not too long ago.
That's right. Framweyard says, "Yoy hole homie."
I know that's right. Amen.
Namaste to you. Now let's go ahead. Now we've got. Okay, so questioning. So as you understand here, you're a veteran here. The idea of questioning here is we question to destroy anything that can be destroyed. We do not question to refine, to perfect, to advance, to progress. We here at Explorations harness the power, the ancient power of questioning, to destroy anything that can be destroyed. It is a destructive force here. Now, in that spirit, Amelia, what kind of let's start with the movies. You read it off about 5 things you've been up to. Let's start with the movies, though. What have you seen any movies that you felt, it had that effect on you, right? Made you question, and not in a way that made you feel good or affirmed, but made you feel maybe worse about yourself, other people, and the world around you.
So let's see. I've watched like a movie or two that I really disliked. That's like critically acclaimed. That's made me feel worse about the world around me because I realize more so that everyone has really bad taste except me.
Ooh, I love that. Let's talk about it. What movie?
One that I watched recently that I really didn't like was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Interesting. Speak on that.
I thought it was like a really like mid-generic like romance story, just like wrapped up in some like slightly more like obtrusive paper, like convoluted. Like I had just watched that one's written by Charlie Kaufman, and I had just watched Being John Malkovich. I like that a lot. But Eternal Sunshine, I watched it and I was just like, man, what the fuck are people talking about? This was dog shit.
Interesting. Now this is very divisive. People have some opinions about this movie. We have people saying, I hated that movie. It was a pile of crap from Tubi. Anti-Snowman says, time to terminate. Other people are saying, dang it, I loved that one. They feel sad. They feel that you're hurting them by having this opinion. So the movie you thought was just, the story was unremarkable between these two, these two romantically involved adults, and you thought all the bells and whistles were just convoluted and unnecessary.
All the characters were fucking assholes. Like, you were like sort of supposed to like, I think, sympathize or be invested in the main romance, but they were just fucking despicable people who should not have been with each other in the slightest.
One might, and not playing. This. I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you, right? Because as my role as a therapist, my actual opinion of this movie does not matter, right? I'm not here to tell people what I think and provide clarity. I'm here to stoke the flames of your true potential and power here at the program. So I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate with you. What if somebody were to say that was the point of these characters?
I think there's ways to do that, right? You can have like characters who are bad people, or like you can even have a movie that like makes you like uncomfortable or makes you feel bad. Because the purpose of art isn't to make you enjoy
Right.
things or to feel happy. But it also depends on the presentation of the movie. If the movie is aligned in a way where it is asking you to get emotionally invested, where it is asking you to go into this romance along with them, then you can't do that while also not actually making the contents and the characters sympathetic.
Communal Vision
without,
from
like,
Phil
actually-
Z74. Oh, look at me. I'm in the Hamptons. I'm in the Hamptons boning. Poor me. Am I right, caller?
So true. And, and it goes against the very point the movie's trying to make in the end. That's also the thing. So you're supposed to believe, I don't think this is a spoiler. I'm just trying to say this in general terms. It is worth to go into a relationship or to do something, even if it's going to be sort of doomed in the end, or you know how it's gonna kind of go. There's still value in the experience. But the entire movie shows that these people are just simply bad for each other. Not just in the end. They just don't connect well. They don't have any chemistry. There's nothing to it. They're just like horny bitches. It fundamentally goes against the movie's premise and message. So it's a badly made movie.
And tell me one more time the message of that movie that it goes against. Make it real obvious for me. Exactly. I'm not that smart. Continue.
No, it's that even if you know how things are going to go, or maybe have a good feeling about how things are going to go, even if you think it's going to go badly, there is still value in a good thing or a thing happening in the moment, subtracted from the ends.
Okay, so
but the thing in the moment fucking sucked.
Right. And so this made you feel depressed, thinking how many times you've heard somebody say, "Oh, it's so good," right? "Oh, it's so good," and it made you depressed, made you feel dark about the world.
I don't know if I necessarily felt depressed, but maybe a slightly lower opinion of the people of the world. This is far from the first time this has happened, where I watch something that's very popular or acclaimed, and I think it's dog shit, and I think less of everyone. But each time, it's a little bit more, it's a little another tick down on my feelings about the average person's taste, or the IMDb top movie list or something.
Wow.
I think back to when I was a kid and look at the IMDb top movie list. I'm like, oh, all these movies must be great. And now that I'm watching them, I'm like, wow, this fucking sucks.
The Galgoo guy. Let's rip the Band-Aid off, shall we? The movie Threads, set in 1984 England, showing the prelude of nuclear holocaust and its aftermath after over 10 years. It's the purest form of nightmare fuel that will leave anyone completely broken and depressed for a solid week.
Is that a recommendation, or is that just kind of throwing it out there?
Have you seen it? Have you seen the movie Threads?
I haven't. I haven't heard of it. Have you?
I mean, yes, I have. I've watched it several times. I enjoy it.
Okay. I'll note that.
Yeah, I won't say anything else about it, but it's a movie that I've watched several times in the past couple of years and really enjoyed it. It might actually be free on YouTube.
Oh. Well, I pirate all my movies anyway to get good quality.
I mean, I'm sure you could find it. It's like it's like a BBC movie from the 80s. I think there's no shortage of it, so yeah.
Like a TV movie?
It was a BBC movie.
Yeah, did they put movies in theaters? Did they make movies for theaters?
I'm sure they showed it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what the release was like, but it's a TV movie, but it's like a European TV movie. So they do higher budget.
It's
a higher budget from the time especially, and they could talk about they could probably show weird tits and weird amounts of violence and weird adult shit.
They can do that over there?
Huh?
They can do that over there?
I think they've got more lax laws over there for certain things. You know, especially at that. What was that?
When I think of like a TV movie, I think of like Big Time Rush the movie or like the iCarly movie or something.
Exactly.
We don't really do extravagant TV movies here.
It's different, yeah. Over there, I think they had like their pocket for liberalism was a little wider for a couple decades, and then they could put weird shit on the TV for a little bit, or like actually educational shit on TV.
Damn, wish we had that.
Yeah. Well, not gonna happen anytime soon.
I know that's right.
So, Amelia, listen, I want to just kind of recap what you shared with us tonight. The theme tonight being questioning to destroy anything that can be. And we've got Amelia stepping up, providing a very serious and firmly placed question of whether this movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, one of the special, very precious movie for so many people, asking a question, is this movie dog shit? Now you're offering the answer, yes, but a question remains for many in chat. And I think it took a lot of bravery for you to do that because it pissed a lot of people off, Amelia.
Yeah, it's always a very large risk coming on this show and stating an opinion about a piece of media.
I know, it's like religious. It's people get so upset. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I think the question, I think it reflects on the taste and proclivities of our fellow man, as well as just the general judgment. You think of, you can watch some movies, watch some shows, and think, a guy who thinks this is the best thing ever, 10 out of 10, and never has watched anything else. This guy can vote? Like, what does this mean for our world,
Wow. Yeah. Interesting. So you're saying, if you disagree with me on this movie, you should not be able to vote.
Yeah, I think we should probably have like a letterbox check before you go to vote.
Fascist Amelia. The fascist communist future that Amelia would enact would deprive anybody that liked Michel Gondry from voting and maybe sterilize them. Would you add that?
For this movie, I think it depends on the movie's subject. For this one, since it's a romance one, if you think this was like a good depiction or something, you should probably sterilize. You probably shouldn't be allowed to adopt.
Wow. Beautiful.
And then, maybe like for, if we look at a more political movie, maybe, if they like don't like maybe they think like the birth of a nation or something is like really good, that person, probably just put him in jail. Don't let him vote. Definitely don't let him vote. No legislative seats, nothing.
Okay. Well, listen, a lot of bravery coming from you tonight. I want to thank you so much for sharing everything that you shared with us.
Of course, it's my pleasure. I've been needing to get to explore again.
Please don't be a stranger. All right. Well, check out Threads and let us know what you think.
Okay. Will do.
Yeah. Especially the end. I love the end. The end really made me laugh a lot.
Is it a comedy?
To me, it is.
From the description, it sounded like it was like some kind of brutal film.
You'll see what I mean when you get there. Just let's talk about it after you see it.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
I'll talk to you then.
Namaste, Amelia.
Namaste.
Oops. Namaste. Beautiful stuff. Namaste to you. Can't thank you enough for the call, Amelia. It's been too long. Let's see. We've got Galgoo Guy. Fun one. Have you seen Galgoo Guy, speaking of depressing war movies, have you ever seen Come and See? Yep, nice. Another good one. Another. It's not without laugh lines. You know, it's like, you know, you ever hear like they hire people to punch up scripts. They'll hire someone like, you know, like one of these goofball comedians, like a Patton Oswalt or something, and they'll invite them into the writer's room of a script that's getting, you know, that's getting worked on. And they'll say like, hey, let's punch this up is the phrase they'll use. Let's punch up this script. Let's add some jokes. Let's add some like, you know, make the jokes that are there funnier, etc. And I would love to punch up a movie like Come and See or Threads or Requiem for a Dream, something like this. I'd love to just like, hey Leslie, you've got such a beautiful spirit and effervescent look, a taste with things. I know you don't fashion yourself an artist, but I'd love if you came and just put some fingerprints on the script. I'd love to be a part of that. Namaste. Yes, we are, Tuvi. So far we've taken some not very, I wouldn't say very big swings. There's still a lot of room left, but I mean, there's still, you know, if you want to call up, Tuv. All right, let's get our next caller in before I get a little pee break. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Punch Up Gummo. Now that'd be that one's so funny already. It'd be tough, but I'll bet you could squeeze some more out of that. Squeeze some water out of that rock. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Explorer.
Poor, namaste. Former Explorer of the Month, Poor. How you doing tonight?
Fine. But I got a question. Like, why did you time out the old school guy? He was just trying to talk about the Stephen King miniseries, The Storm of the Century.
No.
What did he do?
No, Storm of the Century is the Stephen King miniseries. And he was old school. Steve was trying to humiliate me in front of the chat, which I wasn't going to let fly. The Gelgoo guy. Threads is absolutely brutal. There is no hope, no way out. To quote Leslie, you're fucked, totally fucked. And the real winners in that movie are the ones that get vaporized by the bombs. You will just feel empty and disturbed and just staring at the screen blankly. It's on the Internet Archive. Have fun, guys.
Okay, I'm going to say the Gelgoo guy doesn't write any of those. He doesn't write a single one of his communal vision. He plugs all of these in. Somehow he like plugs the context of the show into ChatGPT and asks for a communal vision. Why would you do that?
Is this true?
He has to be doing it. Like 100%. Nobody like with self-respect uses an M dash anymore. And like all these, like, let's rip the Band-Aid off this one. Nobody talks like that.
I'm waiting to see a confirmation. Listen, you've been challenged, Gelgoo guy. Your reputation's on the line right now.
Either that or he's like purposely imitating the text voice of the language model. It's just weird. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I guess so. There's two M dashes, and it kind of works itself up into a little flourish by the end. It's got a little. It's on the Internet Archive. Have fun, guys. Wow. Now you're getting people to your side in chat. They're believing you. Now this is interesting. So guys, questioning, we've got Brother Poor, former Explorer of the Month, so an esteemed explorer here, somebody who's been here for a minute. Now saying that Brother Gelgoo guy does not write his own communal visions. Yeah, but why can't we talk about the Storm of the Century? I asked him, I said, is that the Stephen King miniseries where you get the demons and the biblical allegory and the demon kidnaps the baby? And he said, no, I said, is that the Storm of the Century? He says, no, that's the Perfect Storm. Wait, that's the Storm of the Century. He corrected me because I made the mistake.
So, wait a second.
Because I always mix those two up.
Hold on. Perfect Storm. I'm looking this up. I was right. Mark Wahlberg vehicle. Perfect Storm.
Yeah, so I was wrong.
And you said Storm of the Century is the Stephen King series, miniseries on ABC. Yep. And that's Storm of the Century. You're right.
So I should have been timed out.
No, you were correct. He was Old School Steve.
No, I thought that was the Perfect Storm.
Oh, you thought the
Old
Stephen
School
King
guy
thing was the
corrected
Perfect
me
Storm.
and told me it was the Storm of the Century.
Old School told you that it was the Storm of the Century?
Yeah.
Oh, so he corrected you, but he tried to correct me with the Storm of the Century stuff. He tried to say that the Perfect Storm was called Storm of the Century.
That was also this. I thought they just had the same name. I didn't know that it was called the Storm of the Century. I'd always assumed that the Stephen King ABC miniseries with the biblical allegory and the demon who's kidnapping the children, I thought that was called the Perfect Storm.
I was correcting oh, so you weren't correcting me. Oh, so that conversation wasn't even with me at that point.
No, that was just between us.
Oh, and I had Mish time him out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sorry for that.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to. Hey, don't do that. He doesn't apologize. He doesn't apologize. No, don't say that.
The message that I saw did not have Poor's tag in it. It did not. Pull it up. This is upsetting. What does it say?
Last crossed out message.
Believe it. That's Storm of the Century. Please leave. One second. I need a moment. Your mom doesn't like the music? Why? It's just nature. It's just a man in nature. I don't understand what's... Is it the sensuality that makes her uncomfortable? Is it the sensuality that makes you uncomfortable? That like I'm nuzzling it, I'm exploring it. Is this what? Oh yeah, that's right. All right. Well, listen, to keep everybody up to speed, listen, there's no Chrome thing in the break screen on purpose, but to get Chad up to speed, Poor mentioned to me during the break screen, hold screen, that his mother dislikes the tree video, the one in which I'm sort of communing with the tree, I'm touching the tree, I'm being sensual in nature, I'm being a natural man in nature. And so can you tell us what makes you uncomfortable about it?
What the heck?
Poor, is your mom there?
Hello? I don't know. I guess she left. I was taking a whiz and she put it in the bathroom.
Can you ask her what makes her uncomfortable about the tree video? I think it's a great video.
Yeah, I thought so too. Let's ask her. Come on.
No.
She said no.
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 Fine. She said no.
Is it just a man that's comfortable being sensual? Is that what's off-putting about it?
No, not at all. I'm not one of those.
She said, okay.
Yeah, no,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
have any sexual hang-ups. That's for
okay.
sure. Okay.
Okay.
All right, just a little mystery then, huh? Just gonna be a little mystery for us.
Feels like a mystery to me. That's all.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, it's the other way around.
You're a brave woman.
I try to make sense of it. The
Mm.
whole thing. That's
She's
what I'm
really-
trying to do.
She's really putting in the work. She's like,
I
I get to
am.
explain everything. I get to explain, like, yeah.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I can tell her I can genuinely feel it. I can feel the work that she's putting in, and the bravery with which she's able to leave a question mark in the air like that is really something. It really speaks to her spirit. Tell her that I said that. I'm going to do a guided meditation from Night Year. Hey, Poor's mom, the real mystery is, are you single and ready to mingle, you little baddie?
Oh, I totally am. I was actually talking about going on a dating site earlier on with John.
We were.
We've got
He told me it was a bad idea.
swipe left, swipe right.
So, yeah.
I just said it's not worth it.
Swipe left, swipe right.
What do you need? What do you need?
Tug left, tug right. Flick left, flick right. Caress the left, caress the right. Little pats on the head, little squeeze of the tush. Little exploration of the throat. Aggression. Pain. To be seen, to be felt. Through the other, I feel myself. Through the other, I am made real. In the absence of the other, I vanish. That was for Night Year. Namaste, Night Year. Good luck. Good luck with Poor's mom. Well, this has been tremendous. This has been a tremendous call. Listen, Poor's mom, I want to thank you for just jumping in, just saying, throwing caution to the wind, and just getting dirty with us tonight.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. John's been wanting me to do this for a long time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What stopped you?
What's show together?
What stopped you? What made you
Because
pause a little bit?
I'm just trying to make sense of it all.
Okay. Like you see it on the screen, you're like, what the heck even is this thing?
Exactly.
Yeah. And what have you discovered? If you had to explain, like, how do you explain it to yourself? What is this thing that you see now?
I haven't been able to explain it to myself. I've watched you like 4 times now, and yeah, I don't know. It's different.
It's different.
It doesn't make any sense.
Beautiful.
Like John will tell me a lot of times he's just kidding, or that was a joke, and I can't tell.
Well, you know how the thing about this is, ultimately this is a personal power program. This whole thing. If you go to theprogramworks.com, you'll see everything that you need to see. This is it's.
That's what I was asking him earlier. It's like, is there something else that I'm not seeing?
Yeah, if you go,
behind the scenes.
if you go to theprogramworks.com, yeah, you'll get a little taste. I mean, that site is expanding right now, but you'll get a little idea of what exactly we do here. Now, once you're seeing this is the program put into practice. The tools, these people, they show up every day, every stream, and they're here and they're working, they're ready. This is the program working. But, from the big picture, that website's going to give you a little more direct little taste of how effective this program can be.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I'll ask John to introduce me to that part of it.
Yeah, I think there's something for it. Well, we got a quick communal vision from Night Year. Night Year says, "Hey, Poor's mom, the real." Oh no, we did that one. Then we did Night Year with thoughts on terminations. Do you have any thoughts on terminations, Poor's mom?
Thoughts on termination? It's pretty brutal.
It's pretty brutal, right? It looks like it hurts, right? It looks like it hurts some
the
feelings.
Right thing is that when somebody calls in and they get terminated.
Exactly.
Right away? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So somebody from chat says, "I don't like this anymore. I don't want it," and then they stop it.
Yeah.
I'll give it. Yeah, and the Gelgu guy. Since
but I
we
like how well they're handled by the caller.
Right.
It doesn't seem like anybody takes it personally.
It hurts their feelings. That's for sure. It hurts their feelings.
Like if I was terminated right now, I'd probably go to bed crying. Just kidding.
Well, caller's mom, you sound like a delight. Welcome to our cult community from Hypocryptomatic. And listen.
Thank you.
Yeah, and listen, I wish I had a better note for you to end on, but you have actually been terminated. Namaste. Well, welcome to Explorations, Poor's Mom, Namaste, and listen, check out theprogramworks.com. I got some updates coming to it, an explainer for the 4 tenets, some really exciting additions coming to that site, in addition to, whatever, I'm just going to put it up and I'll show you when the time comes. Night Year didn't know, and Night Year has, in my mind, earned a little bit of a margin. He's been, and that was, and also it felt funny to terminate Poor's mom. Exactly. Hypocryptomatic pointing out she was adorable. That's why it was funny to do something, to just reject her, to say no, get out. And because if it was somebody that was like with an obnoxious voice and like a really, unsavory disposition, Night Year making up for the discount, saying, pledging 4,000 more bits to the program. A very generous devotion. Sorry for the discount. Namaste. Namaste to Night Year for that. Hopefully that's up to Framweyard's liking. Framweyard, kind of really the muscle around here right now. But yeah, that's why it was funny. That's why it was fun and a fun and funny thing to do. If nobody liked her, then it would have been like easy, right? Right? If she was just like cussing and saying all sorts of unsavory stuff, and then with a bad voice, but she had a sweet voice. She was a sweet person. She didn't, as far as we could tell, and that's why just like punching and hurting someone that doesn't deserve it is just infinitely more titillating than than somebody who's like, you're bad, I hate you, I punch you. No, you gotta, do you have the bravery to hurt people that don't deserve it? That's the question. That's one of the questions here on Explorations. Well, guys, on that note, I gotta take a piss. We'll be back with the second half of Explorations tonight. I gotta pee. I drank a bunch of water. We'll be back questioning, opening up the lines with a couple more calls. Namaste to all of you guys. Thank you so much tonight. Your Poor's mom, all callers. Let's take a little pee break. I'll be right back with the rest of Explorations. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Just some other, maybe some mascots in general we could get. Like maybe we could have like a twink Benny the Bull, or we could have a, you know, like if
if Mr. Clean was more effeminate, or you know, something like that. Maybe
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. I was just alerted to having missed the communal vision from Galgu Guy. I didn't even see it in the I didn't see it in the fog of war, so to speak. So let's go ahead and look at Galgu Guy's communal vision for Poorer and Poor's mom, I think. Galgu Guy says, since we got his mom on, let's explain the difference between an M dash and an N dash. The M dash is what is commonly used by AI, while the N with an N, as in nighttime, what is commonly used, N dash with an N as in nighttime, is a great thing to use while you're typing things out on Twitch UI. I hope that helps your son with his AI obsession. Interesting. So should have left that one skipped. Well, so I'm sure there's something that I've missed. I'm up here, I'm running this program, the most effective personal power program in the country, and you might find this hard to believe, but some of the things that you all have to say aren't that interesting or helpful. I'm gonna be honest with you. The program works, and this is the program. And if we throw it up, then it is the program, and it's working because it's the program. And if it wasn't working, it wouldn't be the program. So anything that you have to say is the program working itself. But I, as a person, sometimes I read these things, I'm like, Jesus, kind of bowled over. But like I said, it's the program working. It's the program, and if it wasn't working, then it wouldn't be the program. And if it's not the program, then it's not working. So that's what I have to say about that. Namaste to you. How's everyone doing? Tonight we're getting into a question to destroy anything that can be. I know I got a late start tonight. We'll go for a little bit longer. There's no one in the call queue if anybody wants to call in. If anyone wants to call in, we got time. I know I started late. There we go. We got somebody calling in. Beautiful. Who would call it? Who would answer their phone? You know, I've thought about that, bipolar junction. I think that's an interesting idea. Just like calling people, doing reverse explorations. But who would? Then I was like, who would I call? Like, if it was genuinely the 80s or 90s, I would just open the phone book up and people would be calling. People would be answering their damn phone very naively. Namaste. All right, we got a caller lined up. Let's go ahead. Tonight we're exploring question to destroy anything that can be. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
Hi, Leslie. It's Fisk.
Fisk! Oh, gosh dang. It's good to hear your voice. How you doing? It's been too long.
I'm doing very neutral. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Hopefully the call doesn't just end randomly.
Yeah, I hope that as well. I hope that as well. Now tell me, Fisk, first of all, how you doing? It's been a while. How you feeling? Other than neutral.
I think I'm feeling kind of robotic and motivated, but also I don't care.
Yeah, okay. So that sounds like pretty much par for the course for you. That's the vibe I get when we talk.
I sound motivated?
Implicitly, yeah. I mean, you called, so you have to be motivated to do something.
That's true. I just feel like motivated to do stuff.
What have you been motivated to do lately?
I've been trying to read more, and I'm trying to like actually I don't remember the word, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I've been trying to study different types of methods for making art instead of just sticking to one thing.
Interesting, yeah.
And I'm motivated to ignore everyone.
Yes. Now that's a good one. That's a fun one, right? To hunker down. It feels like shit once you're in it, but ultimately by the time, you know, let me ask that. Let me ask that. When you're isolated, successfully isolated, how does it feel? Does it feel good or bad?
It feels kind of boring because it feels boring at first and kind of uncomfortable, but then it feels good because then I can like concentrate my power. I can steep myself in what I need to be steeped in.
And that you know, does it have kind of a containing effect? Like it sort of, you feel as if you're on a box and it feels good?
Yeah, but it's not like a limiting feeling. it's more of like I don't have to think about what all these people are thinking about me, or like, you know, like trying to figure out like more complicated ways of like networking, or like, is this fucking person gonna get back to me about their, is this person gonna like actually pay me for this thing? Like whatever. I'm gonna figure out a way to force them to pay me for the thing by concentrating my power by being alone.
Now, Fisk. You've said before. Well, I want to get into the theme in just a little bit with you, but you, ladies and gentlemen, in chat, you tell me if you remember this, because this kind of comes up every now and again with my conversation with Fisk here. Now, there have been a couple times, Fisk, when I say something that I feel like we really resonate, we really gel with each other. I feel like you're somebody who really gets the program, and I understand you, and that was my experience. But there have been a couple times when I said that, and you respond with something like, "That's funny," because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about most of the time. Do you recall that?
Yeah.
So in that spirit, did you catch the beginning of the stream tonight?
Probably. I think so.
Did you see the explainer for the sort of, you know, the sort of, you know, that animated fucking thing that I did?
Yeah, but I was kind of like focused on imagining what it would be like if you were miniature in real life. I gotta get distracted. Why? What?
No, because I was while I was doing it, like I thought I was really, you know, of course I have I hold this program and my work in a very high esteem. But even while I was doing that, I kept imagining you being like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I mean, it's not that I don't. It's not that when I am able to pay attention, it's not that I don't understand what you're talking about. I just feel like that you leave a lot unsaid. You know, I think maybe you want the viewers to like fill in the gap. You don't want to baby people, right?
Right.
That's my impression. My mind is like this could mean so many different things. So maybe to other people it's a lot more obvious what you're talking about. But there's no such thing as obvious for me.
Interesting. Maybe one of these nights I'll just devote myself to saying, instead of leaving things unsaid, I'll sort of say it very, very, you know, I'll really tease the fibers out of the rope or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like once, and then you never do it again.
Yeah, I'll just be very blunt. Okay, that's interesting. Well, that's something to save. I appreciate you discussing that with me. Now, before now that we've done that, I would like to get into the theme with you, Fisk. Questioning to destroy, right? Questioning to destroy. Now, we've seen people come up here and take a couple swings as far as questioning is concerned. And I was wondering, just before I probe any further, Fisk, I was wondering, do you have a question sort of gnawing at your mind's eye, even right now as we speak, after watching all these calls?
Just about like anything, or like regarding the themes?
Yeah, anything regarding the theme. I just kind of wanted to see if your engine was already idling on something, right? If your mind had already cooked something up. Because if not, I can probe further. But I wanted to give you. I just kind of wanted to see what was on the top of that dome of yours.
I can't say I was paying that much attention. I was kind of focused on the pool. But questioning to destroy, as in questioning the act of destroying, or questioning to, like, in order to destroy, like questioning You know what I mean? Like, which one are you narrowed into? Like, you're
Say
questioning.
it one more time. Say it one more time. I want to make sure I understand.
Which one are you referring to? Is it questioning the act of destroying, or are you talking about questioning as a form of destruction?
Second one.
Okay, well, I guess I prefer the second one, questioning as a form of destruction. Like, what is, people complain about, like, oh, why is the world like blah blah blah, but like, there's not much to. I don't know. I don't really care.
Right. It's a childish question.
I mean, yeah, sure. Either one. Okay. I mean, I do prefer the second one, and there's not much question there. I think it's more of like, are some people more of a threat because they lack a natural understanding of the world? I have a friend that sometimes I don't really understand what she's talking about because she lives in France, and I don't understand their social norms.
Mm-hmm.
But she talks a lot about how people have difficulty not entering psychic warfare with her, and she doesn't know why, but she knows that it happens, and she just has to kind of deal with it. So I guess it just kind of made me think of, like, who are the people, and like, what is it that makes a person like immediately so threatening?
Is she an asshole?
She's not. She's very like closed off. She when she's in public, she's like trying to like avoid people, because like it's like people like go to her and they try to enter like psychic warfare with her because there's something like about her. I guess there's something about her that makes them ask questions, and that's threatening, or like she's like, her presence is like questionable somehow, but I don't know. I think she seems really normal, so I'm
well, if you had to guess though,
what it is.
Fisk, if you had to guess, why would your friends, if you had to guess, like, what these people are, irritated by or alienated by or whatever's going on, if you just had to guess, what would it be?
Well, I think she has a lot of natural power to like kind of clear out the crowd. Like, if she like walks somewhere, then like people will kind of, she is able to like make a clear path for herself by kind of repelling other people. But so that's one thing. I don't know if she recognizes that. But then there's another part where, like, honestly, I think it is a decent, good part of it. It's just that she has experienced it so much that she is in like a defense. So it's like dogs can like tell when you're scared, so like they get aggressive preemptively. And that's I think she's the she's the scared person, and everyone else is the dogs. But
interesting.
I don't know. I don't really get that. I have never been like scared of people that are scared, I guess.
I think, well, yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a wide window of possibility. You're in like sort of high vibrational, like, animal instincts right now, like that with your friend. This friend, I mean, at that point, it could be like a pheromone thing. Does it happen more to her with women or with men?
I think with women, with like older women.
Is she conventionally attractive?
No, she looks very normal.
Damn. That was okay. Yeah, this is interesting. This is really interesting. This is a chin scratcher.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, because what the different modes are being that cause a person to so immediately and constantly like be in like a mode of questioning that it is like kind of like an existential threat for that person to simply exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like other people can like pick up on it whether it's their body language or some psychic thing. Just the fact that they're questioning so much like internally without even expressing it out loud, that becomes like a psychic threat to like the environment. And you know, they're like a destructive force without trying to be.
Well, either way, honestly, I know you've obviously put a lot of thought into this. You're a good, caring friend and observant person in general. I will say, though, that, you know, it sounds like she'd be a tremendous addition here at Explorations, Fisk.
Yeah, maybe. I will put some thought into that.
Put some thought into that, because I think, you know, it sounds like she has a very natural power that sort of just gets under people's skin. And that's, you know, that's the exact kind of stuff that we love to work with and love to stoke if it's here, you know, like, you know who's a good example of that?
Who?
I feel like in a different way. It sounds like in a very different way, but have you ever seen people get pissed off at pepperoncini?
Yeah, I've been pissed off at pepperoncini.
What do you do to piss you off?
I don't know, just like existing in a way. Just like existing and like making jokes that I don't understand. Or that I can tell that he feels is relevant to the situation, but it doesn't feel as relevant to me. Or it pisses me off that other people feel like it's relevant, but I don't understand. Or I don't feel like it's relevant, so that like that space makes me annoyed.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. That when you were describing your friend, it reminded me of the effect I've seen pepperoncini have on people. A little bit.
Well, but you know, pepperoncini, like he's expressing outwardly, like she's
right.
You know, she's like
exactly.
tightly wound up.
That's what I was saying. I think this is, you know, a very different way, but still sort of, but I mean, more outwardly expressed, but there's still an effortlessness, right?
Yeah, but it's not. It's different because he's not like questioning it. It's like it's annoying because you're like stating something. You're like suggesting something. You're like suggesting an idea by making the joke. So that's something that I'm not comfortable with. Like it's not that I'm uncomfortable with it, but I would much rather I prefer questioning to destroy than prompting in order to cause chaos, which then causes destruction.
Right. The completely different style. Now, I guess before you go, though, I do want to pick your brain a little bit. One of the more contentious things that came up earlier, I don't know if you caught this on the stream. The chat was certainly upset by this, but Amelia called up a little earlier and discussed the film, beloved with many, but but not a favorite with many others. The film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Now, Amelia had just a lot of negative stuff to say about it. Where did you fall on that movie? Did you like it? You not like it? What are your opinions about it?
I only watched it like once, and I don't know. There were things that were good about it. I thought I liked that it was a sci-fi, you know, but it didn't like look sci-fi-y. I like when Jim Carrey is doing like non-comedic roles, but I don't know. I kind of didn't care. Yeah, I didn't really care. I don't really like romance. So yeah.
What's a movie that everybody likes that you think is shit?
Everybody likes that I think it. I don't. I've watched like 10 movies. Like I really don't. I don't know like what movies people like that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and that makes sense with everything that I understand of you.
I don't know.
That makes sense with everything that I understand of you, that you would have that opinion. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, this has been a pretty good call.
Alrighty.
How do you feel about it?
I think maybe I won't call for a month, and then I'll call a lot for the next month.
So you're not going to call till maybe like about Christmas time, and then you'll be calling a lot after that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I see. It's been over a month. Travcam 0, Explorer, addicted to porn, not a good person, makes sense to me, guru. Haha, JK, I'm a fully complete human. Hey! Namaste, Travcam. Namaste. Thank you so much for that. Coming in 11 months. We're almost at a year with you. Really, it's weird that it hasn't been a year. That kind of surprises me. But namaste to you, Trav. It's good to see you. Thanks for piping up. Well, yeah, listen, I look forward to you calling back around the holidays, around the Christmas time, and well, maybe we'll are you a Christmas person? I would imagine not.
No, that reminded me that I've been calling for like probably I think it's been a year now, because I started calling in like November or something. Because one of my earliest calls was me talking about how much I didn't like Christmas and I want to like kill Santa and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so I don't know if I just like kind of dormantly remembered that, but the math that I did in my head was like, there is no way Fisk likes Christmas.
Yeah, no, it's just I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, bring your fatigue on over here when the time's right, okay? And I'll be happy, and I'll look forward to speaking with you.
Okay. Namaste.
Namaste, Fisk.
Everyone.
Namaste. All right. Namaste. Guys, we did it. Beautiful call. I love talking to Fisk. I really do. I love talking to Fisk. Always, I feel a kinship with Fisk. And there have been throwing up the. Oh, is Wiki trying to call in? Oh, you're trying to summon him. Okay. He's got a couple seconds. I'll wait a little bit. I love talking to Fisk, though. We'll take a couple for Wiki. Wiki, they're calling your name right now. There may or may not be an hour-long conversation with Wiki Wiva being posted to the community of Devoted Light tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. There may or may not be. My community of Devoted Light, you might get a little taste of a very special Explorer. Extended taste. Extended little buffet. Fram knew it. That's right, Pierogi. Poor his mom wants to hear Wiki. Well, we got a minute. We'll wait a minute, and if not, we'll get Wiki in on Thursday. We got what do we got coming up? We got, I mean, just working. Yeah, I guess there's no real announcements that are concrete right now. There's a bunch of stuff up in the air, a bunch of stuff moving along, but it takes time. There'll be some interesting stuff for interesting things planned for next year, for after the new year. That's for sure. 2026 will be a fruitful explorations year. Things are lining up. Axio Namaste. Thanksgiving stream? Maybe might do a Black Friday stream. Thanksgiving, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Probably not the actual Thanksgiving Day. But we're gonna do maybe Black Friday. Yeah, I think Black Friday. Sleepo, still at YouTube, brother. Thank you. Thanks for hanging. Yeah, no. I mean, I like to make little announcements at the end sometimes. But there's nothing concrete to announce. I'll ask you guys again because I like asking this every once in a while because I'm trying to figure out whether to do a subathon in February. We're definitely going to be doing a subathon. We're going to do the Power Silence again next year. That's for sure in the books. Bit Wars. Quick affirmation for fellows. Listen, if you're looking for a deal, look no further than the New Balance Foam Cloud walking shoes. You will not feel your feet. And that was for, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious, what perfect timing. Bit Wars setting off a you know what. Let's get it started. Let's go out with some jazz tonight. Namaste. Thanks so much, Bit Wars, for setting us off on that, on this front, on this journey, on this vanguard. Namaste. I don't know if it's Foam Cloud. I got these white New Balance shoes that are an absolute dream. An absolute dream. Namaste. Blessings and namaste to you guys. Beautiful stream tonight. We're going to raid our Explorer of the Month again because our brother Duncan Didit is still running a St. Jude's fundraiser. He's in day 9. He is holding it down, and to say somebody deserves support is such a strange, stupid way to say it. But I am lustful to support him. I won't say he deserves. I'm not an instrument of a universe that determines whether someone deserves something. That's not real. But what I will say, ladies and gentlemen, is that I am horny to support Duncan. I am horny to I have an engorged penis right now at the thought of raiding Duncan Didit. Namaste, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Good night, debate. Gal Good Guy, namaste. I'll see you Thursday. We'll be back Thursday. So we're gonna get a nice little raid going. Namaste. Nice little raid going for Duncan Didit, running the St. Jude's. If you have any spare bits or whatevers for children with cancer, he's doing that over there. Explorer of the Month, Duncan Didit also. But either way, guys, we'll be back Thursday. Brand new exploration. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to my moderators. Thank you so much to my producers. And thank you so much to my community of devoted lights. Guys, like I said, hour-long conversation with Wiki Wibba being posted tomorrow afternoon in the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. But guys, in the meantime, let's go Ray Duncan. Let's say what's up to Duncan. Big Dunk. All right? I'll see you guys Thursday. Normal time. Thursday night. Blessings and namaste. Those of you in the community get the podcast tomorrow. But other than that, I'll see you guys. Send some namastes, some spare bits to Duncan Did It for the St. Jude fundraiser. Namaste, guys. See you soon.